Okay, so we're going to talk about New York a little bit because there is, you had something to say too, but I was saying right now people have all seen there's an epidemic of women getting punched in the face.
By heroes. By either one hero or potentially multiple heroes. But
you're saying there's a vigilante hero who's had enough of their
it's
shit?
Like a reverse Batman has had enough of these chicks clogging up the sidewalks on their phones.
I have seen police on the subways and stuff recently.
Oh, tons.
But I feel like it has been quite a topic, at least in the country everywhere, of like New York's safety to some degree.
Which again, I'm like, we're both pretty large guys though, but like I've never been felt, no, I've never really been felt unsafe. I had one guy kind of like hip check me once randomly, but he was like small.
I don't know. I feel like
there's a real epidemic of in the city, and I know it's probably.
You've never had a real psycho walk on the train, and you're like, I got to get out of here.
Yeah, I have. But
if I was a girl, I would be like,
yeah, if I was a girl, for
sure,
yeah. 100%. The real epidemic is like there's just so many fucking crazies who normally in the past would have been put in a like committed to like a facility, and then they shut all of those down and just release them like,
into the wild.
And so that's what we're dealing with now. And
on top of that, the police kind of we're not doing as
like,
much.
This is like a mental health.
At.
Yeah, that too. And then also they're like,
dude, like, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah,
there you go. But Andrew Yang posted like, remember a while ago, Andrew Yang would be like, look at this. This guy's crazy, keeps walking around punching people. This guy should be an institution, and like people would just be like, "You fucking Nazi."
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. But like it's more just crazy people who are just on the loose and they don't know what to do with them. I guess arresting them doesn't like they go. Yeah, this guy's been arrested 21 times and they keep releasing him, and they're like, yeah, because they're like these minor misdemeanors and he doesn't know what planet he's on. So you're like, yes, he keeps getting arrested. He doesn't know the concept of being arrested.
Well, you told me the funniest story.
I saw a guy right outside of here 2 days ago. I when I was doing my other show, I left and there was a guy. He was like probably like, I don't know, in his 30s. He had his pants. He was on all fours. This is on 8th Avenue, all fours. Pants down, and he was just
that must have been a fucking treat for you.
Twerking. Huh? I like walked by him, like they're super busy. There's cops everywhere doing nothing. Literally, I saw this guy's asshole.
Let me guess, you forgot something at the store to do a fucking second walk back.
I wanted to take a fucking photo of it, just being like, I love New York with this guy's asshole in the background.
Danny,
cops are like 10 feet away doing nothing.
Danny's taking the long route wherever he's going through that street.
Kids everywhere, like, and just nobody's doing anything. He's like, the guy's fucking cooked. Like,
what was the story? You don't have to mention their name, but what did the comics say about the punching?
Oh, yeah. So the punching thing. This
funny.
is no way this is true. But it is funny how they're trying to like. But so there's all these women getting punched, and they didn't know if it was one guy doing the punching. They arrested this one guy who was apparently ran for mayor. He's like one of those psychos who like runs for mayor.
Real nutcase.
Yeah, real nutcase. And he like apparently is Marcus Garvey's grandson or some shit.
Who's that?
Some like civil rights dude. And anyways, but this girl, I was at a comedy show, and she's like, how
do you go from I'm going to run for mayor to be like, well, that didn't work out. I'm just going to be like a punches girls.
Well, because they're never serious. They're like, you pay the $100 filing fee. You get like 10 signatures and then you get
But
10.
At least you're normal enough to go do that.
Yeah, but there's always like...
Maybe you get crazy.
I think there's...
An episode.
Mayor, but you have like these delusions of grandeur where you think you'll be the mayor and then so people will go. And I think it's easy to like get... or fairly easy to get on the ballot or whatever. Okay. But anyway, so this comic, I was at the show and she's like, I got punched. Right? She's like, I got
How bad?
She's like, it was fine. And she said actually it wasn't. Well, she's like, I had headaches and stuff like the next day or whatever. But I guess she somehow spoke to some reporter who was, or maybe she filed, I don't know if she filed a police report or what, but essentially some reporters like working on the story, and her current thesis is that there's a Discord full of like a Discord community full of incels. It's an incel Discord community who is paying homeless people to punch women in the heads.
This is next level.
There's fucking no way. The level of, first off, like you don't find, like homeless people aren't on Discord. You have to literally go find them. So unless, like the only way is maybe they'll come out and they'll be like, yeah, every single guy they caught said the same thing. We got paid by some dude $50.
Show up and start punching
show
women.
up and just punch a woman or whatever. Apparently someone I heard said, like, one of the guys said
That seems like how SVU would paint a story. They love having the incels on
you
the
think
Discords.
incels, you think white guys, so they're just being like, this is white guys punching women, and you're like, it's not.
But that is crazy if you're sort of like in that mentality that you're just like the amount of hoops you have to jump through to fucking find out how white guys are doing it.
Yeah, how are white guys behind this? Okay.
That it really is
Crazy.
next level.
And look, and there might be egg on our face when it comes out that there's some diabolical incels.
Just sitting there, he has no legs and arms. He just sits there and he types with his tongue.
He's got the hose that he blows into.
$1,000 to the highest bidder.
But again, you have to go court them.
Let me see those fists.
And
now
like,
that'll do.
How does it even work? You go, here's $20, $20 when it's done, and another 20 when, like, you know.
Sure.
You just sit out.
Yeah, what guy is like, here's $1,000 to punch a woman, and you're just like, okay, see you never.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, I feel maybe there'll be egg on her face, but it feels like there's not going to be a lot of egg on her face on this one.
No way.
Well, it's been going on forever. It was like, yes, it's been going on for like they've also the Asian people were punched because of white people on their Discord servers.
Yeah. I mean, this, I guess there is some sort of.
By the way, it's not exclusively white guys in those Discord servers either.
No, absolutely.
A lot of the Indian bros in those incel communities.
Those are very diverse Discords.
They are diverse.
For sure they are. Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, I'm gonna put that at as close to 0% chance as possible that that's what's happening.
I'd probably put it around there as well. You should have made a bet. It'd be like, I'll bet you.
Nah, she was like talking about how she had headaches and stuff.
Yeah, that sucks.
I didn't want to like dissuade her from giving me every detail about this dumbass story. I was like, wow, incels. They're a real scourge in the society, huh? Those incels.